come the end of things, but good stuff being shown from them. So
the Goyo on the other side. We've actually seen like a Goyo and a Thorn pairing come out as a ban a couple of times.
drone blockers out. Not something that we see too often in pro play, to be honest, the old drone blockers. You see them in ranked occasionally, but we've just got a bit of the area being kept under wraps there. Dan manages
towards this Cal side site. So when you've lost a couple of players out there trying to do things by themselves, you're going to really struggle to recover in a 3 versus 5 around the site itself. We've had P9 spending a lot of the round downstairs. It's been really here since the last, what, 60 to 80 seconds or so, just hoping that an opportunity presents itself, but nothing has been given. I think Trix has been sat on this window also for the vast majority of it. It's not been too pretty.
Diffuser down on the breach, a death, you know, no good for them, no good for them. We will have to hope that they wake up a little bit. Pressure goes towards Horse, not going to do any good as Skies manager. Seeing anything apart from the Roteros that's going to help them deal with that. The nades are gone for Blackbeard now, so how do they move that clash when it comes down to it? 2 Roteros left, so it now becomes a big choice. Do we clear utility or do we clear clash? Pasha is going to clear. too many Ash words there. Pasha is
Tim
is going to clear out Gilad, not anytime soon. Is going to clear out Gilad. That's a great kill from Hasham though. Goes up the stairs, manages to take down Rorik. 1 minute left. The problem
for the attackers to get in and make anything happen, but they are certainly trying their best. This is where Nako should be able to step on forward and put some pressure down, but no, Trix to be able to stick this one. They've not been able to get any pressure in. Twisted Minds just slowly massaging Virtus.pro away and have got themselves into a 3v1, looking like a great round, but Pasha, he's still standing, Tim. We've seen the magic that he's worked throughout this stage so far. Don't count him out just yet. Going to force himself in towards the Black, being tricked, ready and waiting for him. Also trying to bait him into this one, but he's got to be careful about the swing off towards his right, and sure enough, there it is. P9 in perfect time, one apiece.
Because there isn't any vertical onto that deep area, so they play back in there and hold the long angles rather than playing underneath.
Oh dear.
We do see pro teams using the hatch sometimes to try and get a plant down underneath, but again, it's reasonably straightforward for the defense to deal with, so yeah, not too much to be gained. Snade does go in, just going to force them back. P9 manages to level things up after that opening kill from Dan. It's 4 versus 4.
I really thought Dan was going to fall back in there and get himself away with the freebie, and sure enough has got rid of Hasham. They know that he's dancing around this area, but as of yet been able to shut him down. I say that, and there is a trade from Gilad.
Blackbeard, VirtusPro desperately need this next kill. Just going to open up. You'll love to, you'll love to see it, but he'd just been dragged into a you know, maybe trap the Blackbeard in with an Azami now, you know, give yourself an opportunity, but it's not a lot of time for him to try and hold on. An awful lot of time here.
He's kind of locked himself in a way. He'd always be kind of pinned back there.
Setting up a really interesting round 4, I think, to see. Oh, okay. Phase. Skies is going to find himself down but not out. Unlikely to be rescued. Oh, is he unlikely? No, Pasha's got in there to try and pick him up. We see a little bit of support coming in from the Azami as well. Love to see that from Virtus.pro. Really nice teamwork on the defense. Opening kill comes through from Dan. He's going to take down Gilad. No great loss of utility there for Twisted Minds. Should have still what they need. Dan manages to find another, taking down Key. That's the ace gone. P9 fights back with the trade, but the damage may well already be done. 2 versus 4 becomes quickly a 1 versus 4. Nako finishes it off, and that's going to be Virtus.pro taking that. No, we are going to see him chasing down those roamers, looking to clear out that extension. I think Virtus.pro just setting up slightly differently. Pasha just unaware there, gets caught out, too busy watching, able to do it again.
I mean, what I'm looking at is the fact they've got the electrification down onto that briefing wall, and you've then still got Trouble out to play behind. They're sort of counted on Twisted Minds being slow on their entry towards the top side of the map, so they have to slowly work their way down. They're basically starving them out on the clock, I feel. We're down to 40 seconds. They still haven't got full briefing control. Only now is the wall being opened up. Yes, they'll be on the door of sight. They haven't got tons of time with which to throw it out there and start getting a pick or two to make things a bit easier for them.
Holding the long angle there. Virtus.pro have played really well as a team in this round. We saw the support as the Blackbeard came on to briefing door. The smoke went out to slow him down. What a shot coming in from Nako. Dan manages to get the last. Brilliant stuff.
Playing they said earlier on, like, you know that he's going to be there, but you don't always need to check in the moment, and then he just punishes you for it. Here he's come waltzing his way down Eagle and has got a freebie as he enters onto the ground floor. That's their entry on towards Dan, who's been a big part of this half. Lad into a second. This is looking much better for Twisted Minds.
Yeah, Virtus.pro's own movement here is causing them real issues. They kind of keep straying into these lines of sight. Completely caught out there. Rorik is, you know, got the detonator in his hand for the nitro. It's just the easiest gunfight Hasham's going to have today. We saw this last time. Nako inside with Kiba barricades and not much else he can do. Trix finds the final.
I would assume it's
There we
from
go.
now. We're going to see
That's
more.
the two,
And again, there will be one available. It is Blitz or Follows.
Yeah.
You don't want to be going...
Take all the damage so far, but not quite in a spot where they'll find it finished off. And Key's still looking to challenge on down. Don't matter that he's the sub. Just there with you, Rooney, ready with the DMR, hoping to take the head off that Blackbeard as soon as that shield drops, but he ain't giving him a chance to get away with it. And sure enough, there's the round from Rorik, who steps in to get rid of Key. P9 trades it back elsewhere, and Rorik's taking full control here inside the hallway, Tim.
Yeah, and you just see there's a couple of players on the side of VirtusPro that could come online yet that have been quiet. Rorik, Pasha starting to bump the numbers up a little bit. Not so much for Pasha as P9 does manage to find the kill onto him, but it could be another danger on the way for Twisted Minds. Plant is going down. Blackbeard up in the face of P9. Very unlikely he can do too much about this as Dan manages to find the kill over the top of his shield. And that's going to be closer to these power positions, more and more aggressive. P9's going to hold his position, expecting the push to come in. Shalad actually it is that manages to find Nako. Blackbeard taken down, but Rorik having a great game.
We've got to deal with the fact that Key's out here looking to be a little bit of a nuisance. I kind of joked earlier it was like a 4.5-man team at this point because Key's really got to start getting something for his team. But as it stands, okay, he gets one through Flash. I'll take back everything I was saying, Tim. That's a pretty crucial one. Rorik being alive is certainly going to help on that front. Key's got to be careful about off towards his left there, but swings around trying to go for the one. Off towards the left, right idea, gets rid of Dan. 2 kills, almost collected the third. And now it's all up to Trix. A 1v2 against Rorik and Skies with 15 seconds on the clock, Tim.
He's going to be holding this angle over the Kiba barricade. Can he hold them at bay? Got to come from somewhere, but they're going to plant in the other side. The rotation is made. Gives himself options at least. That's a really well-timed flash, though. But Trix manages to find the angle. VirtusPro missed the opportunity. Rorik strays too far. I think opportunity's just been missed. The drone goes up, distracts Shalad, allows the movement. Not only does it allow the movement, it allows the kill.
Absolutely. Again, they've got that man advantage, right? We've already seen them bleed it away once. Surely a 2-man advantage in the 60 seconds on the clock. You don't see that one falling away from you. A lot of utility with which to work as well. Dan, of course, running around the glass. You got the smoke. You got the Candelas still to rain on through. You got a shield. Like, there is just no reason they should see this one slipping away unless something absolutely magical comes out. That ain't quite the magic I was talking about, I'm afraid. A Sham is down to a 2 versus 5, and Virtus.pro have all but wrapped this one up. In comes the pressure. Key finish off towards the right. Good bit of team play, and P9 has got it all to do against 5. I don't see this one going his way, I'm afraid.
No, I'd be very surprised. Manages to get one, but the plan was going down. It's going to start going down again. Nako, I think, came off just to relocate a little bit there. Will get this secured this time around. Fighting continues from P9, but not only is he now fighting a 1v4, he's fighting against the clock as well. Pasha up on the table there, finds his man. Only 30.
Giving his freebie on towards P9, and these two are just heading straight in towards the bowels of the map here, Tim, trying to see what they can find.
Yeah, not messing about at all. It's on the back of that intel coming from the Soliton radar. Jalad manages to get one, but Pasha finds himself a double. I said there was a possibility that he started coming online, and he does start to do exactly that. Knows that he's chasing another one as he sends the nade in. Knows where they're going to be, surely. Finds his man. 3 in the round. Skies elsewhere. Virtus.pro head onto match point. But for the time being, it is coming towards the breach. We see some of those light screens cleared out, but this is it. Pasha's taken his opportunity to come through and get himself a kill onto site door. Looks to move in as well. Pasha gets another. It doesn't matter that he's been quiet all game, Des. He just lights things up at the end. He's sat on 8 and 6 now. Make it 9. Triple for Pasha. Dan gets in on the action, and surely that is going to be all. It's a flawless round. Not quite a flawless performance, but still a very good one from Virtus.
And that is yet another 3 points going the way of Virtus.pro, and therefore we get to speak to them as well. A little bit of a chat with Nako. Congratulations on another 3 points. Nako, you're the only team so far that's collected all points. How proud are you of the team?
Yeah, I mean, just every game we played good, so of course I'm proud of us. I think we improved a bit since kickoff and major, so yeah, of course I'm happy with these results.
Nako, I just wanted to talk about yourself on a personal basis. I don't know if you know this, but all 3 games that you'd played so far this stage, and then including today, every round was on Shield until all of them were banned away. Yet you've still got actually incredible stats across the stage, looking at the KD as well. So do you think that Shields is the only thing inside your game? Because, you know, you played pretty well on the glass as well.
No. I think people are not ready when shield meta will be gone, because they think I'm a one-trick shield.
Yep.
But I'm gonna be honest. I'm just playing it for the meta. I don't really like that gameplay, but I'm just like I train on it so much because it's the meta, and I think I'm good on it. So I'm just spamming it because you have to. You just play the meta. But when the shield will be gone, I will be the happiest guy on the planet.
Nice. Do you think, because it was the first team today in terms of Twisted Minds that banned all 3 shields away from you, do you think more teams will follow that pattern across the stage?
It's possible. I think. I mean, Twisted Mind is not the first to do it. I think G2 did it first. I mean, whether it's in Scream and I think in the major, not in kickoff, but probably in the major, they did it. So I think some team will do it, but not everyone, because of course if you ban 3 shields, then you have like every like Ying, Glass,
everything else.
You ban Warden, Mute for example, then you have Ying, Glass, Solid Snake, Dokai B, Demos. So some team will do it because they think maybe I'm the most annoying guy on these ops, but not everyone.
Or maybe they will trigger a Neiko on Ashe like last year, going crazy with Genji.
That's what I say to my team, guys. You're not ready. When shields are gone, just give me Ashe. Trust me.
Don't worry, I remember a skyscraper game where you got crazy.
Karaoke room,
I guess going back to what you were saying at the beginning of the interview, I mentioned this also before the match. I said, you know, with a team that was just formed up, usually you have like 2 to 3 months where like honeymoon period, everything goes well, you progress, and then you hit a ceiling. And usually that's where you hit a slump. And I just think that I've not seen that from VP. And I guess like it's kind of defying the odds, you know, in the sense that you had a really good kickoff. You had, in my opinion, a really good major. I know you didn't make it to main stage, but I think it was just like, you could see the progress there, right? And I think at the beginning of the stage, I was expecting somewhat of a stumble or something where the ceiling appears, and I think today was supposed to be the test because you played the top 4 team in EML, and the attacks were absolutely amazing, and you guys have still to find that ceiling. Do you feel like you guys have consistently progressed throughout the season, and where do you see that ceiling go, basically?
Yeah, I would say we kind of progressed throughout the season. I mean, like every team, I think there was some moment already when we were I don't know how to say, but
average.
Average. So it was hard to improve, but it's not like it was not lasting for a long time. It was maybe like maximum 1 week or like 3-4 days. So and after we just back to work on Scream and just improving. So yeah, for that part I kind of agree that we keep improving. And for the selling, I don't know. I don't know what's our ceiling. I want to test it. I want to go to win everything. So we will see.
The sky's the limit, as we could say for
Hope
you
so.
guys. Before we let you go, Neiko, since you said you train a lot on shields, right? Given the current meta, is there anything like any big tip you can give to people out there who want to become just as good as you on shields?
I mean, don't focus only on. I mean, I'm IGL, so shields are very good for me because I can full shot call and play at the same time and being safe. So don't focus maybe too much on thinking you're a shield, you will get frags. It doesn't work like that. Shields are heavily team play oriented. So yeah, I would say if you want to play shield, don't think you're gonna kill 10 people. Just play with your team, someone behind you, killing everyone. You just bait for them, and yeah, that's it.
All right, awesome. Wise lessons. Thank you for your time, Neiko, and good luck next week.
Thank you, guys. Have a good evening.
VP, and I'm still waiting to see that moment where they're gonna hit that wall. And I think playoffs during kickoffs were that wall. And I'm just, you know, maybe expecting that the G2, the Falcons games in BO1s, that's where things will really get interesting for them.
That is going to be the case. So that closes out our first match of the day. We'll move on to Rebels and Secret as our second game for today. Now, for these two rosters, speaking about it, you know, when Rebels was playing